Hey everybody, we're going to take a look at Ultimate Marvel Legends Wave 3. I don't know, that's what it says from Big Bad Toy Store. Of course, I buy my figures, I don't get them free, but that's a whole other issue of mine. On the left, we have the Deadpool core, we have Deadpool, Squirrel Pole, I don't know, Pooch Pole, I forget right now, and the Bob head back there, and that is why we have a Hydra soldier ready to go. On the right, we have Professor X in his more modern hover chair. Yeah, we needed an update. So there it is, and we have the Shadow King head that goes on Kingpin. And here's my extra Kingpin. Here is the Deadpool action figure and everything you get. Here's the back of the box for Deadpool, Dogpool, Squirrel Pole, showing off his little moped, pretty nice. Lots of legalese down here in 100 languages. I really like this photograph, this is pretty cool. And we have a postcard from Deadpool. Let's zoom on in here. Yeah, let's take a peek. Vroom vroom, baby. It is. I, Deadpool, and my merry horde of fluffy-tailed friends, all aboard. Dirty Pod brethren, it's ride off into the sunset time. All right, in all kinds of languages. Okay, a couple things. Getting this out of the plastic, is this like a, what do we call this? I don't know. Clamshell, I forget exactly. Was very tricky. There are some very small pieces. Let's start with Squirrel Pole. Let me get zoomed up in here. So, like those swords and getting him out of that plastic, yeah, can be a little rough. So, Squirrel Pole, he has no articulation, but he's got these swords, and I could just see them, like, those are pretty bendy, but they could bend, they could stress, they could break. So just be very careful. There are some parts with the bike there that a child would totally just snap a part off getting this thing out of the packaging. So, all right, so this is Squirrel Pole. No articulation, a little peg there. I wish that wasn't there. And, you know, okay. Part 2. There are stickers, and they're at the bottom of the box. And if you throw everything out, you're going to, you know, lose your sticker sheet. So I'll just keep this up for a little bit. And what you can do is you can customize your moped. You can pimp out your ride. I like Save the Rhinos there. That's pretty good. Dupe was right. That's pretty funny. I do have my Dupe figure. Where's it at? Oh, I gotta find him. Talk about a breakable figure. I put him in a very special place, but now I forgot where I put him. Should have had Dupe out for this video. So all kinds of good stuff, and you can put on your vehicle. Dog pull, pooch pull. Again, no well, hold on. Yep, we have head just on a at the neck there. So some articulation. And I mean, it's cool to get these. I wish we got articulated versions. Oh, we have a waist swivel. And I wish we had more articulation, but what are you going to do? Tail, nope. And what the heck? I don't know what's going on there, but, you know, hey. Those guys at Hasbro, what can we do? Yeah, very nice. I guess these are more made just to be on the bike with Deadpool. More of a display piece, but articulated versions of these figures could be good. Oh, wait a second. What, we have a Bicep Swivel here? Hold on, look at that. Whoa, okay, all right. Bicep Swivel. So there you go. There's Dogpool. Pretty nice. And, I mean, Squirrel Pole here, as you can see, he kind of stands, so that's nice too. He just doesn't flop over. So that's nice. That's nice. All right, swords. So one thing I noticed, he comes with 2 of these, and the blades are gold. Okay, sure, that's new. So we have 2 swords, and we have a little sheath here. And let's get to the Bob head, and we'll gear everybody up. But there's the Bob head, and he's smiling, and he looks good. So I will show you the Bob head on the Hydra soldier, and we have a horn. Yeah, these things here, that's what I was worried about. So, I mean, that's gonna snap. It still might snap. And we have 2 mirrors we'll put on the bike. And we have this Deadpool figure. Yeah, let's check him out. Right away, his eyes are like bugged out, like, whoa, what's going on? And I like it. And they're like a silver, they're very shiny. Very cool. So, I like that, I like that. These, you know, this looks like pieces we've seen before. He's got a knife, and the knife does come out, and the blade's gold. Okay. Like his little buckles, that's kind of different. Yep. Yeah, got that. Looking good, looking good. Anything on the back? No, I guess you can insert the scabbards back here. So we'll do that. We'll get everybody geared up. Head up. Yeah, head up, head down. You know, that's really good. You can swivel it around. You know, got the nice sound there, the clicking. He can raise his arm. Double jointed elbows. We know the drill here. Rotation and a hinge at the wrist. We have an ab crunch. And yeah, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. Waist swivel. Splits. No, not so much. Double jointed knees. We have a cut here. We have a thigh cut. We have a boot cut. Did I say bicep swivel? I think I did. We have a hinge and ankle pivot. So this is a good looking Deadpool figure. Just, yeah, I totally like it. I think you should get it so far. All right. Okay, we're making progress. Now's a good time to show you the bike. I know I didn't show you that before. So the bike has a kickstand. You don't want to force anything because it feels like it could break if you're too rough. The wheels are nice. They are rubber. And they have a nice spin to them. This goes side to side. It has a nice spin. I like the seat. Very nice detail on things. Let's see if I get some oil light here. And tail light. Yeah, this is something, you know, getting out, you could bend or stress getting this out of the package here, but I did a good job. Oh, it's nice. I like it. Okay, so putting these in. These will go in one certain way, and it's just not a hole. It's like a rectangle, so you have to work it and push it. Not really work it, but when you find the right place, it will go in, and it will stay in, and it's not going to swivel. The horn, yeah, with that little clip there that you don't want to stress and break, it goes more toward the inside, okay? And once it is in, it is firmly in place, so that's nice too. We have the Deadpool logo here. We have the clear visor. I really like that. Clear windshield. And yeah, I like it. I'm not going to put the stickers on there. You don't want to. That's something I'm going to get a cup of coffee with and take my time with. But it should look good. Yeah, I like this. This is cool. Put the kickstand down. Oh, and well, while we're here, let's take a look at Bob. There's Bob. There's the head on Bob. This is the. It's coming apart, is what it's doing. But anyway, this is the Hydra from the 2-pack we had. A little piece of schmeeze there. I don't know what's up with that, but yeah. This is the Bob head on the recent Hydra soldier from the Toys R Us 2-pack, which became a Amazon and everybody else's 2-pack. Big Bad Toy Store. And why can't I think of the other guys right now? Oh, man. They're all great. You know them. Entertainment Earth. All right. Well, they're all on the moped. It took some work. You got to be careful. Deadpool barely wanted to. He's never going to hold it with two hands, both of these little handlebars. And these are a harder plastic, the handlebar and the brake. So let me see. So that could snap off, okay? So I got him into a hand, but then you got to watch this because this is very hard plastic. And there's a little speedometer. And that happens. So, alrighty, let's try this again. So this is driving me a little bit nuts. First of all, it wants to fall over even with the kickstand. There's just too much going on with all these figures. There are pegs at the base of the vehicle. There's one here. And there are holes in the bottom of the feet. You know what? I'm not even using them now. So maybe we'll just do that because it kind of doesn't want to work anyway. There's a peg in the seat that goes into the dog's butt, but the problem is, see, he's got the swords on his back, so if you really want to put the dog where it should be, it doesn't work because there's these sword things, and they want to come off. So you're kind of trying to work everything in here. And squirrel goes on dog's back just fine, peg in the squirrel, hole in the dog's back. But you can do it. In fact, that's probably a little bit sturdy. You got to work with it, and it'll look good once you get it on the shelf. You know, like I think I have it pretty good now. but I'm not using the pegs. I'm just kind of letting his feet go where they want. And good thing the dog has a waist swivel. You can kind of move him one way. You can kind of move the swords that way and make it work. But let me show you some shots. I will stop complaining now because it's pretty cool. It's nice to have. Do I want them all on the bike? I don't know. Maybe I'll display them off the bike. And I think I was showing you there is a little bit of I think there's a sticker here with well, you can't see it, but you know, odometer or speed dial. So all right, just want to show you guys what's going on with this set. I still recommend it. It's super cool. I mean, squirrel pole, dog pole, come on. And Bob. Alright, everybody, let's move things on to Professor X. It's hard to light these with all the plastic. It reflects back at you guys. I apologize. We have the 80 years in the bottom left. That's some of the new branding they're doing. Let me adjust my lights. There's no right answer to these lights. Let's take a look at the back. We got Professor X. We got some action shots. We'll take a look at all this stuff here. We have a little story. This is my second take, and I'll show you why. X-Men. Professional Charles Xavier. Better known as Professor X. Have we ever called him Professional Charles Xavier? I tripped over my tongue reading that the first time. Is a highly gifted telepath and scientific genius who develops the Cerebro device to aid in the ability to control and manipulate psionic abilities. Ugh, mouth ain't moving this morning. Professional Charles Xavier? You guys got to leave a comment on that one. Am I missing something? All right, let's take a closer look at Professional Charles Xavier and all the junk that comes with them. So the hover chair is in two pieces. We will get to that in just a bit. I'm assuming you click them together. We have the little explosion piece, and it's clear plastic here at the liftoff explosion, and it's solid plastic here. So that's kind of cool. That they didn't have to do that. We have like his blanket, I'm assuming. We have probably the back of the chair with like a peg thing. Or no, strike that. Here's the back of the chair. So that must be another part of the chair. We have the Shadow King head. I know everybody wants to see this. Wow, that looks cool. That looks really cool, really cool. Look at them teeth. Just saying hello. Nicely painted. I was worried that would be... oh, there it goes. So these come off, or... Oh, do they? Yeah, it looks like they do, because look, the back there too. All right. Well, let me look at that a little closer before I break something on camera. There's the top of the head. It's so small, it's hard to hold this thing. All right, well, it wants to come off, I can tell. All right. Oh man, there you go. All right. Come on, zoom in there. All right, with the glasses off. There you go. And the fez, don't know if that's, yeah, that's sort of a, yeah, Shadow King head. All right, we'll be putting that on Kingpin. Get up here, Kingpin. All right, what else? Okay, yeah, so this bothered me right away. So out of the box, let me put it in there. So here's the deal. This goes on the helmet, right? And it's attached in the box. There's a peg, and on the back of the helmet there's a hole. I don't like a hole in the back of the Cerebro helmet. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. So we'll take a look at that, but then it just pegs in. Well, you know, not very well apparently. There you go. You know, so he can be doing some kind of mind effect, but this is not clear plastic. So I think it kind of looks dumb, to be honest. And there's a peg in the back of the helmet. So, okay, let's get to it. All right, this is pretty awesome, but we have a Shadow King figure. I got the glasses on. The flesh tones perfectly match Kingpin. That's awesome. He looks great. The head is so so well done that I really don't see Kingpin. I see Shadow King. And, I'm going to work with those glasses a little bit. They're a little misshapen, I think, on mine. But I'll put them in some hot water and kind of work with that. But yeah, can't beat it. Shadow King, looking pretty awesome. Next up, we might as well look at Charles. That head sculpt there. I think that's pretty good. The head's big. I guess it makes him look thinner because the head's bigger compared to the suit body. This is the suit body we've seen before. There are some new hands. We'll take a look at those in a minute. The eyebrows are super big. I don't know. This is like probably a throwback to more of the original professional Xavier, right? And the tie, yeah. So we got this hand. He's kind of like, the elbows are tight. He's got this like, he's going to use his power. I like it though. And this one, his right hand, of course, where he's going to, you know, he's going to use his mental powers on you. So pretty nice. Stiff. Everything here is a little stiff. Head up. Wow, look at that. Head down. Wow. So good range of motion there, and then the rest is the suit we've seen before. Bicep swivel, double jointed elbows, hinge at the wrist, rotation. We have an ab crunch. You know, you're used to it. Does some clicking sounds. That's cool. Upper thigh cut, splits. We don't need them. Waist rotation, double jointed knees, ankle pivot, and hinge. So you know what you're getting. Let's see here. This is my old one. Just to compare. Give me a second. All right. There you go, gentlemen. So the one on the right, I, for the life of me, do not remember if that was an X-Men wave, movie wave. Probably not. This was probably a Marvel Legend. I think I picked up the chair, the clear chair from the movie. I think. If you look closely, you'll see dust on this figure. That's why because I haven't really messed with it in ages. It's just been on the shelf. I still think it's a good figure. I think the Toy Biz hands, though, have that weird hinge. You know, that's probably not good. But the rest of the figure's pretty nice. I mean, they both have some nice shoes and double jointed knees and thigh cuts, and sure that has the balls there, but you know. I don't know. I'm still going to use them both, I think. A couple thoughts about the chair. So you snap the two big pieces together. That's okay. And then the lower seat does snap in, and the back of the seat snaps in. So you really don't need to worry about the order. Just snap the two big yellow parts together. And here you go. This is it. This is pretty nice. I like it. Some nice detail there. It's pretty sturdy. I like that. There's the back of the chair. And I mean, you get to see the seat. Yeah, there's a little bit of a... Now I'm going to show you something super cool. There's nothing here, but these panels slide and reveal like a control panel. That is so cool. And same with this one. Reveals some big button. That can't be good. You're hitting that button if, like, you know, Juggernaut shows up to the front door, I think. So, yeah, that's really cool. I like that. And then here's the bottom. Now, does it need the bottom? Not really. It can go like that. That's just fine. I mean, that's not good, but you can do that. Or this just clicks in, and there you go. It can float, and that's fine too. Just want to kind of finish things up. So I did put this little blanket piece. It just sort of sits over his legs. I think that looks about right. I don't know. Yeah, because this way, that doesn't look right. So it just sits in there, and there's nothing to really click into. Come on. Well, now it won't go. There. It just kind of sits like that. I will say that the insides, it looks unfinished here. In fact, if you can see, they don't quite match up. If you're seeing right here what I'm seeing. So that's, you know, kind of weird, but But no, it looks good. And he's coming at you. Look at that, Professor X. Here's this helmet with that weird thing I don't like. Does it fit? Come on, Professor. I guess it, what, tight fit. How does this thing go? Like that, right? Yeah. So there he is. All right. It's a very snug fit. Not a fan. Yeah, that white explosion out of his head. Not a fan of that. You know, I guess that looks okay. Yeah, what do you guys think? Let's open these up. I'd rather he be doing something here. Maybe he can... This helmet here. What's the deal with the helmet? Did I show you guys the helmet up close? Looks like that wants to come out, like that's on a peg, but maybe he'll just keep the helmet here. Yeah, see, that's good. I like this better. It's just got the helmet right next to him in case there's trouble. All right, everybody, I hope you enjoyed the video. I highly recommend these sets. I might even pick up a second of each if they go on sale down the road. I just like the figures, the accessories. Pretty awesome, pretty cool. Hey, if you're new to my channel, please subscribe. We're doing this kind of thing all the time. And if you're a current subscriber, thank you so much. Please leave a comment, leave a like. It's greatly appreciated as I try to grow my channel into 2019. Well, I got a notice that the Jabba the Hutt sail barge is coming, so stand by for a big juggernaut, get it, of a video. All right, everybody, have a great night. And as always, I will see you on the new.